Okay, I hope this is working. I'm using a different camera today, and I had something that was kind of bothering me. I don't know if any of you have subscribed to her, 1, 2, something Mitch. I don't know, but I've been giving her some constructive criticism about her hair, because she's using some methods that I've found don't work. For instance, a lot of you I know use crochet hooks, which that's fine if you want to. That's totally fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they destroyed my hair using a crochet hook, so I really wouldn't recommend it. And I was trying to tell her that, and she just put in new extensions, and I'm trying to tell her that they're going to fall out. I know. Damn, who is it? Let's see. What's her name? I think it's
They are offering a 60% discount at the moment. Rooms start at $199 a night. And
hold on, I'll tell you.
Extras like a sunset beach picnic with champagne, a $50 spa credit.
My ties at check-in.
Doesn't get better than that.
$199 a night. That's not bad at all. All right, let's move inland now.
Taylor's Modern Life. She had put in some extensions and found out that they just fall out anyways. So when I went to this, her name is 1245 Mitch, and I was trying to tell her that her extensions are going to fall out, but she won't listen, and she's kind of being rude when I give her constructive criticism. And I mean, no, I don't know everything there is to know about dreadlocks. Don't take that the wrong way. I don't know everything. I even, mess up sometimes, and I've been doing the root flipping, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, where you take it and you flip it through. And Jesus Plant had posted a video response showing that he had done that like quite a while ago and what it does to his hair. So I don't think I'll be doing that again. But I appreciate the fact that he went on and gave me that advice for it, because I would rather him tell me, than him keep his mouth shut about it and me ruin my hair. So, I mean, I'm 100% open to criticism and constructive criticism, obviously. And I'm 100% open to any, because I don't know everything about dreads, And there's people out there who have had their dreads twice as long as me, and maybe something I'm doing isn't, healthy for my hair. And I would like somebody to tell me that, because I don't want to end up looking like an idiot in 2 months when this shit grows out and it looks retarded. But she says she's going to delete my comments if I post anything on her videos again. But she tells me she's gone through 3 sets of dreads, and that she used the tightening gel on her extensions. Now, I already told her, like, I wouldn't recommend doing anything to my hair, and she says there's nothing wrong with trying to maintain your hair and make it look good. And no, there was nothing wrong with trying to maintain it, but as I said, down the road, you're going to destroy your hair. I don't know if you can, like, tell. Let's find a good one, because I had one yesterday that was really... But what you do when you crochet your hair is you leave it open for things like this. See all these little pieces? See this little piece right here? This is a broken piece of hair. Alright? And that's from crocheting. Not only that, if you can see the bottom, you can't see the detail in it, but the bottom of my hair, because I crocheted it so much, it's like not really dreaded. And that's the problem that you come across, is that it's not really dreaded, and since it's tangled in there, it doesn't have room to move around, lock up, and tighten. And that also leaves room for things to get in your hair when you're washing it, or whatever. So you gotta be really careful. And I honestly didn't even think, oh, it's okay, I can use a crochet hook, it's fine. But no, it really does damage your hair. It really does. Whether you hear the hairs breaking or not, it really does damage your hair. And I found, like, honestly, in the past couple months, since I haven't done anything with my hair, I have all these pieces up here of just loose hair, but I find that it's easier for your hair to dread up if you don't constantly crochet it, because then you have those loose hairs for your dreads to rub up against and get tighter and lock up. So, I mean, if you want to not go natural, that's fine, but I feel that that's the best way. If you look back at the history of dreadlocks, dreadlocks are a natural hairstyle. That is where it comes from leaving your hair, separating it, and letting it go. That is where it comes from. And, I mean, I've had jobs with my dreads. It's not, I mean, yeah, it's hard to find a job where you're going to be working with people a lot, because a lot of people don't approve of it. But that's just something that you need to get over if you want to have dreads, because people are going to discriminate. But it's just something you have to live with. There's nothing you can do about it, you know? I mean, no, it's not right, but what can you do? So, leaving it natural is really, honestly, in my opinion, the best way to go. I know a lot of people try to keep up with it, but after having them for a year, like, it's really, really hard to keep up with your hair and to make it, I don't want to say looking nice, because, you know, they're dreadlocks. They're not supposed to be perfect, but I just, doing all the maintenance on your hair is doing nothing but hindering the dreading process, because your hair naturally knows what to do. And that's what's so beautiful about it, is that, like, yeah, I started them, you know, I backcombed them to start them, but all of this growth up here, all of this is all natural. My hair did this all by itself. Like, yeah, it might be loopy and wavy and whatever, and when I first started my dreads, I didn't want any bumps or loops. I was like, no, I want straight dreads, I want them perfect, but the reality is that you start to fall in love with all the little bumps and all the little kinks and all the little things, because it's natural, and that's the way that your hair wanted it to be, and it gives them character, and it makes them different from everybody else's. Yeah, you can dye your hair. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry, I have a lot to get off my mind today. Dyeing your hair, I've thought about it, I've done it, but I don't know if anybody has Taylor's Modern Life. No, not Taylor's Modern Life, sorry. Keely Lime. She, bleached her hair quite a few times, and then her hair literally started falling out. And because your hair is already dry and brittle, and it's not supple, and, you know, that's just the way it is, your hair will fall out if you dye it a lot. And, I mean, it's just not, I don't know what I'm talking about, but, you should watch that video if you're thinking about dyeing your hair and you're not sure if you know what to do. If you are sure that you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it, but I would recommend checking out that video. Again, her name is Keely Lime, and, oh, so, real quick, check it out. This is my little baby. You can see the little nose, and he was swimming around all cute like when we went in for the ultrasound. It was adorable. But I just want to find out if it's a boy or a girl. Me and my husband are wicked excited, so. Yay! Back to dreads. I just woke up, so I'm like all over the place, and the fact that she wants to, ignore my criticism when, I mean, like I said, I don't know everything about dreads, but I've had this set for a year, and I've made my mistakes, and if I can help somebody else with those mistakes, I don't ever want to make somebody else feel like their dreads aren't beautiful, because all dreads are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful, you know? I don't want anybody to think that they're doing anything wrong, per se, because you can do whatever you want with your hair, but I can just tell you what I've experienced. And, you know, some things may work for other people that didn't work for me, but I'm just letting you know that, you know, it didn't work for me, and this is what it did do to my hair. So I would recommend for anybody out there, if you have anything that I'm doing wrong, if you look back at my videos and there's anything that I'm doing wrong, please let me know. I would really like to know, because I don't want to end up with terrible dreads because I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm 100% open to it. I don't, I don't know. That makes me mad. Like, be zen about it. Come on. Like,
Plenty of water before and after the exercise because it is much more humid and hot out, and you are
I don't know.
tend to get drier more easily. What makes your heart healthy?
Like, open your mind and your ears and just
Not necessarily.
take the advice or don't. Don't be rude about it. You know, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to tell you, like, this is what will happen if you do this. But if you don't want to listen, that's fine. She's just making me really angry because she has made so many comments about me trying to help her. And, I mean, if you... She did one about blunting tips. And she said that the video is for people who don't want their dreads the natural way and that there's nothing wrong with those. Which, like I said, it's whatever. But the tips, I'm trying to tell her that your tips will blunt themselves. I don't know if any of you, haha, another name drop, 37 Great for Dread. She had, I believe it was her, she had a really good video about how her tips were starting to blunt on their own. The bottoms of them will flip up and dread. You know, that's just the way that it works. It doesn't always work, but for the most part they will. If you have a problem with it, put a bead over it. You know, I would never, ever recommend using a crochet hook. And I know, because I was, in the beginning, oh no, it's fine. But I definitely did damage to my hair. And now, like I said, the bottoms of them don't lock up as well because they're 100% crocheted because I wanted them to look really nice within the first 6 months. And I'm telling you, like, until you reach that 1 year, and I'm sure I haven't even reached the point of, you know, maturity, but when you reach that year of having dreads, that's when they really start to lock up and mature. That's when they really start to realize, oh, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, and when you've had dreads for 3 months, they're not going to look perfect. You know, they're not. It's just, I don't know, if you look back at my 3 months, I know mine didn't look good. And I was crocheting them. You know, it takes time for them to get into the flow of it. And when you've had them for years, you know, they do whatever they're supposed to do by themselves. So, so yeah, she's going to delete my comment if I try to tell her, you know, what she's doing wrong again. Which really, again, makes me angry because I'm just trying to help you. I'm not trying to make you look stupid. I'm just trying to help you, you know. I don't understand. And then she made a video about, I don't know, that was just making me really, really angry. And like I said, Jesus Plant posted a video response about what I've been doing to my hair, and I commented on it. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate you telling me what I'm doing wrong so that I can stop doing it. That's all. I don't know. Don't get defensive if I, you know, try to tell you, you know, this is a method that I found works. But yeah, I think I'm going to come back later to make that necklace tutorial. I just needed to get this off my chest because I was freaking out about it. It just makes me angry when people don't have an open mind like that. Whatever. But yeah, so I'll be back later with another video.